Alright, so for the first time ever, we've just gotten out of the car, we've arrived at Streaky Bay, and we drove like morons with our hatch up, so hopefully nothing's been damaged up there.
On the road again, going places that we've never been, seeing things that we may never see again. We can't wait to get on the road again.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for your eardrums. We know we can't sing.
I'm pretty much the best singer.
We should go on American Idol.
We're those kids that the mum tells them that they're real good at singing.
Yeah. No, we have eardrums so we can hear how horrible that was. But in case you didn't guess, we're finally back on the road. After spending the last 12 months exploring WA, it was finally time for us to cross a border and explore a new state. So we spent the next 5 days making our way across Nullarbor into South Australia. But before we crossed any state lines, we had to stop and add our sticker to the sign for Australia's longest straight road, as tradition requires. You have to do a jump and slap. That top corner. Wait. Can you reach like up there? Maybe?
Up where?
Oh no, there's an R there. What about in the corner there?
Oh,
Fit?
yeah.
Yeah. We stopped at roadside camps along the way, travelling 3 to 5 hours each day. This allowed the car to rest while also giving us time to get some work done. Along the way, the pod ventured down a few airstrips. Unfortunately, speeds required for a liftoff were not met. Although we arrived early enough to cross the border today, we decided to set up camp in Ecula to get one more lunch and dinner in and eat as much of our fresh fruit and veggies as possible, and to do a big cook-up of everything left over. This is so we didn't have to throw it away to cross the border into South Australia. As for the rest of the trip across, well, this pretty much sums it up.
That's officially the most expensive fuel.
So this is my unimpressed face for the price of fuel at, where are we? Caiguna. $2.73 a litre. I guess it could be worse, but still not impressed. Another fuel stop. Daily occurrence, twice a day in some cases. Another one. This one. We've finally made it to the border.
First border crossing ever.
We've got rid of all of our food last night, with the exception of a couple of questions. Oh, I'm excited.
It's quite exciting.
Holy balls.
South Australia.
We're in.
Well, that was uneventful.
I thought we were going to get stopped
Oh, we
and
had to
searched. I've been watching too much Border Patrol on TV where like they go into Canada and stuff and they literally like turn your
watching
vehicle.
too much TikTok.
Yeah, well, maybe TikTok. I've got to get rid of that. But anyway, we've done. We're in South Australia.
We're in. Woohoo!
12 months later, we've literally been travelling for over a year and we finally left state boundaries.
We don't have no idea where we're going.
Yeah, we got a petrol station planned and that's about it. Let's see what we find. So we're what, 5k's in? 5k's into South Australia. Looks much like Western Australia.
Minus the good weather.
Yeah, it's raining. Literally just crossed the state border and we've had bad weather.
To be fair, it's been grey skies basically since we left.
It still didn't start raining until we just drove over then.
No, true. We haven't had clear blue skies since we left.
Yeah, go WA weather.
WA, king of solar.
No, we're going to give South Australia all the opportunities to prove itself to us. It's got a month. It's got a month up its sleeve. You know what I just realised too about our uneventful crossing? We cleaned the caravan last night from top to bottom so we didn't look like filth monsters. And Chris was even down on his hands and knees scrubbing the floor.
Scrub the floor. Come up good.
And now we just drove straight through so no one even gets to see it. That's always the way out.
It was worth it though. It looks really good.
We've been seeing all the signs for the Great Australian Bight lookouts, so we're going to stop and have a look. For those who don't know what that is, it's a chunk of land at the bottom of South Australia that looks like a shark literally took a bite.
It is chilly out here. Wind, dark clouds. It's definitely not much fun. Wind swept. Check the hairstyle. I can't even hold the camera straight. The wind coming off these cliffs is crazy.
Are you sure we're on land that's safe? There's some cracks in the ground here.
Right down at the cliffs. There's some dirty big cracks in the ground back there. And there's tyre tracks on the wrong side of those cracks. Tanya's risking her life. She's a long way down, man. The new and improved lentil pod in the wild. Styly rig. You or the van? You're pretty styly looking rig.
We have a little issue with the rubber coming down the side of the van. It keeps coming out when the big trucks come past and, well, basically it keeps blowing out. So we've pulled over on the side of the road again for the second or third time, and let's just say Chris isn't overly happy about the situation.
Shoved it in there, not how it's supposed to be.
What do you do? Just force it in?
Yeah, well, it normally sits in these two little grooves, but it's real loose like that. So I just jammed it all the way in. So see if it stays there.
We're almost at the Nullarbor Roadhouse.
Almost.
Then we can see if we can fix it a bit better.
I'll rip it out.
Take 3.
Take 3. Here we are. Pods at the Nullarbor Roadhouse. And you know what? I never knew the Nullarbor Roadhouse was in South Australia. I always thought it was in WA.
I'm not even going
to
start on geography because I actually passed that in school. I don't know how because I don't know where anything is unless I've been there before. You walked past it.
Hey?
You walked past it.
This is false advertising special.
Ah.
I think it's a joke. So the air highway was only sealed in 1976. That would have been one hell of a journey on a gravel road. Why are you filming me destroying my bridge?
Because it's your first meal in South Australia.
First dinner.
First dinner. Yeah, we stopped for lunch on the side of the road.
And this is what gluten does to bread.
This is why you shouldn't eat gluten. Because you can't pull it apart.
Chinese gluten-free ones just come apart perfect. And mine get...
That's because mine are as dry as batshit and taste horrible, but they're as good as I can find.
Soup! Pre-made soup.
Yep. All the veggies that we
All the veggies, so we didn't have to chuck them out.
didn't have to throw away when we crossed the border. Day 1, waking up in South Australia.
Good morning, South Australia.
And the sun's come out, thankfully. So after a bit of research and talking to some friends, we realised that our little border crossing yesterday
Was a flop.
was a flop.
We did technically cross the border.
Yeah, but we haven't gone through the quarantine, so there's still quarantine to come. So we're about, what did you say we're at?
5 k's away.
5 k's out of Caiguna, which apparently is where the quarantine is. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
See if we done all the right things.
Yeah, we think we've eaten every fresh thing
We've
in
eaten
our
or
fridge.
cooked everything we got.
Yeah,
so.
Chris had a good cook up, so hopefully we're all good. We just glide on through. And then we were looking at the books yesterday about where to go, and we have no idea about anything to do with South Australia. Where to go,
Weird, man.
where people holiday. Yeah, so she's going to be a bit of a...
We were studying YouTube
Trial.
last night.
Yeah.
Trying to get ideas.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you know where we land.
I'm sure what lane I'm supposed to be.
Here we are. Let's hope they're nice people, because I got a few questions. That was quick.
Yep, awesome.
Showed them our herbs that we weren't quite sure about, but they're all good.
And we're all
So,
good. We can
free to
carry
go.
on. We're not illegal aliens.
That was literally like 30 seconds. It took me longer to open the caravan. Just looked through the fridge and under the cupboard for potatoes, which we didn't have any left, so off we go.
And we got to keep our onions.
Oh yeah, Chris topped and
If
tailed
you top
everything.
and tail them, you get to keep them.
Yeah. And lightly dried herbs, fresh from Woolworths, are okay. Right, now that we're through quarantine, we have put Streaky Bay.
Streaky
Yeah.
Bay is the destination of choice.
There's an RV park there you can stay for a couple of nights, so we thought that might be our best bet. Figure out
we
where to
had
go
no
from
idea.
No.
We're full just guessing.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a destination.
Here we come, Streaky Bay. Alright, so for the first time ever, we've just gotten out of the car, we've arrived at Streaky Bay, and we drove like morons with our hatch up, so hopefully nothing's been damaged up there.
It's good because it's a backwards one.
We see other people and we're like, oh, how do you forget things like that? Wow, joke's on us.
It's because the blind inside shut, so we didn't check.
Jeez, we're lucky. Lucky it wasn't windy like yesterday.
It might have wrecked the blind, but...
Oh, the blind's a bit bent.
A bit beat, but it's alright.
Oh, what idiots. I checked the bathroom one.
It's lucky we don't drive fast.
So people were waving
I was
at
wondering why everyone was so friendly. I was getting big waves.
They're like, "Oi, idiot." Anyway, we've made it to Streaky Bay, and this is the RV park. Apparently it's $10 a night. Now it looks pretty decent. Just a big paddock. Some bins up there. Toilet, I'm assuming, somewhere. There was a dump point as we came into town, so... Yeah, I think... Did it say there was a limit to how long you can stay there?
I think it is. I think
hours.
it's 48 or 72, I can't remember.
We'll have to have a look. We'll put it on the comment below. Now that we're all set up and we've closed the hatch, it's time to go and have a look at what is here in Streaky Bay.
Looks like a shark cage at the end. So either there's some monstrous sharks in South Australia and there's like a full-blown shark cage so you can swim. Or it's just a designated non-fishing zone.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, we'll have to see if it's a little bit sharky around here. Oh yeah, here we are, all set up. This place is called Sheringa Beach. It's just south, no, not south. We're not north-south anymore, we're east-west. So what are we? East of Alliston. And as you can see, we're the only ones here. There's 10 sites here. Book online, $20 a vehicle per night. And yeah, good sized sites. Ours is a bit narrow, but easy to get into, so that was all good. Nice little beach access. Freezing cold shower in here, but fresh nonetheless. And a flushing toilet. What more do you want? It says it's booked out, but there ain't no one here. And yeah, yesterday when we rolled up, the boys were installing Starlink on top of the toilets over here. So, free Wi-Fi, happy days. So this is us, next 7 days. Finally get to have a break from driving. It's going to be awesome.